Dude, I've got a deal for you. You want a deal? I got a deal.
I mean, you know I like deals.
It's a Jace the Mind Sculptor for $35. Original.
Okay.
I'll sell it to you for $35.
Alright, that's fine. Whatever.
Venmo me.
I'll Venmo you.
I know you're thinking, why is it so cheap? I know. I'm just trying to give you a really good deal. And right now, honestly, I just need to make my car payment.
Oh, so you just need money.
I just need money.
Okay.
I don't need a card. And this card has value.
Alright, it's sent.
You Venmo'd me?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Here's your card.
Oh, really cool, funny joke.
What do you mean? That's
So
a Jace the Mind Sculptor.
No, this is
My friend told me that's a Jace the Mind Sculptor.
This is a Jace Bellerin.
My friend told me that's a Jace the Mind Sculptor.
Alright, so there's a number of problems with this card here. First things first, it's got a really frumpy robe, where Jace the Mind Sculptor doesn't have like a frumpy robe.
I wasn't judging the frumpiness.
Also,
I was just told it's Jace the Mind Sculptor.
it's kind of rigid and doesn't have a lot of points of articulation like a Jace the Mind Sculptor would have.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm going to need you to send me my money back because this is going to be hard to run in a deck.
I already made my car payment, man.
Given its condition.
I already made my car payment. I can't just give it back. I don't have the money anymore. It's gone.
Alright, well, I don't want it, so you're going to have to give me something else for it.
Okay, alright. My friend told me that this is real. I've got an advanced copy of the Nicol Bolas Planeswalker from Hour of Devastation. I'll just give it to you.
Yeah,
but that'll make up for this.
I can't even wait to see. Oh, okay. This is actually a pretty cool toy. Much like the Jace the Mind Sculptor you tried to sell.
No. My friend told me it was real. That's real.
Do you
so
see
we're good.
how this isn't a magic card, though?
A magic card?
Do you see how it's not a card? You shouldn't be peddling goods if you don't know what they are.
In response,
hello and welcome to the day.
thank you for spending your time with us.
That's what I like to say.
I'm Joel.
I'm Jake.
Welcome back to another episode of Jake and Joel Are Magic.
Boy, do we have an episode for you today.
A little bit of a different episode for you today.
We got a special episode, and this is going to be an episode where I share with you. I buy, sell, and trade cards all the time. Mm-hmm. And I had an interaction and a transaction on Instagram, which almost went sour. And we're going to get right into it.
Yeah, let's just go ahead. Tell us the story.
So there was a guy, one of our followers, on Instagram, who was posting a lot of blue cards from an EDH deck. He no longer needed the cards. And
like a lot. Like a lot. Not a lot of blue cards. Like a lot.
Like a specific lot.
Of blue cards.
Of blue cards. Right. And I messaged him. I sent him an offer. I told him, look, this is what I'm willing to pay for the cards. I don't know what the condition is. You know, get back at me. And, you know, he did. And he accepted my offer. Mm-hmm. He was communicative.
Yep.
And
basically he was framing it through this, I just need the money right now. I'm kind of hard up for cash. If anybody could help me.
Right. And it sounds
please buy
and the
these
thing
cards.
is this person is someone that's interacted with us on social media. It's someone that, you know,
it wasn't a new account. It wasn't a ghost account.
Right. And I wouldn't go out of my way to deal business with someone that I didn't trust a little bit. So there was a dialogue, and when the cards came, and they did come, so far no red flags.
Money was sent, goods were received.
Yep.
It's like business.
Goods were received. And I open up the envelope, and I can immediately tell, oh, God.
Bum, ba-dum, bum. Or it's that.
So I have the cards here. Joel hasn't seen them. We're just going to go and get them.
I actually haven't seen them in real life. I'm excited for this. This will be a review for me as it will be a review for you.
Here they are. I
fake
have them
cards labeled fake cards. That's pretty good. Okay, well that one's real.
Yeah, so Laboratory Maniac is real. But go ahead and...
This...
Right.
That's for real?
Yeah.
The front of this is like photo paper. You can...
Yeah. So we have a real magic card here. I don't know if it's picking that up.
Yeah, I can hear it. Dude, it's photo paper. You can go...
Yeah.
Okay, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Full Art Mana Leak. These, and you've sleeved them at this point.
Oh no, these came sleeved.
Oh, so they came like this.
They came in perfect size sleeves.
You can even tell from like the side.
Yeah.
The edges, it looks...
Oh no, I mean it's painfully obvious. And what
like this is one
but the
card.
back, like feel the back. I think the back...
It looks like the back is actually...
The back is a real card. Yes. So what I think this is this is like a foil, and what happened here is like they took off cheap foils. They took off the front of cheap foils, and they printed onto these cards.
Oh my god, you can tell on the mana symbol here. This is a bribery, an obviously fake bribery. This is a non-foil. I don't know if that's showing how shiny it is, but this is a non-foil bribery. But look, this is... And then you get a regular card. Where'd that regular card go?
Yeah. No.
And you're like...
Now, these are great proxies for an EDH deck.
Yeah, they'll go good.
I'm gonna hold on to them for an EDH deck. Sometimes you don't want to move a Snapcaster Mage around or
they'll
a Cryptic
be good
Command
in a cube.
Yeah, they'd be fine in a cube.
You just don't want to do business with these.
No.
You don't want to trade these. You don't want to sell
No,
these.
and here's the thing is when this guy sent these, I kind of said to myself, well, this guy may really just not know about the game. But if he's looking to rip me off, then why even follow through and send me anything? Like, why send me fake goods? So I reached back out to the kid, right? It sounds like the knife scene in Psycho.
Which is kind of what's playing in your head when you open this up.
Right. So
Therese Nielsen, Enter the Infinite. Very fake.
It's a great card.
Okay, so those are the cards.
So I get a bunch of fake cards and then a Laboratory Maniac, and there was actually a Karn in the pictures that was never sent, but that's neither here nor there.
At this point, you're good.
At this point, it's like, okay, so the cards are fake.
Oh my god.
And so I reach out to this kid, and I'm like, look, man, you have got to send me some real cards. And immediately, he's responding. He's just like, oh my god, those are fake. And
what are you talking about?
And I'm like, God, of course they're fake.
I was watching this conversation.
If you've ever played Magic the Gathering, and you've ever felt a Magic the Gathering card, you would know
oh my god,
one
right off
second.
the rip, somebody goes, Remand, I would go, this isn't a real Remand.
Yeah,
just
you could just
like
tell.
that.
You could just tell. The
mana
quality
symbols,
on the cards.
The mana symbols are fuzzy. Nothing's sharp.
Yeah.
It's sharp from a distance, but if you hold it within 2-3 feet of your head, your face.
And we're not gonna post any like high res images of the cards. Just like trust us. These are very fake. And the kid made it right. So I got very lucky.
How did he do that?
All right, so I started dialogue with him, and I kind of strong arm him. I'm like, I said, look, I have full evidence of our conversation. Right. I have fake goods in my possession. I have your PayPal info. You need to send me my money back. And he does say, I'm so sorry, I've already sent you all the money I have. He's like, he already
spent the money.
He already spent the money, but then he said, I'm going to send you everything I have in my PayPal. And he takes pictures of his PayPal and sends it to me. It's like $3.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, look, man, I go to Reddit.
He seemed nervous.
Yeah, he was definitely nervous. I went to Reddit and I actually took someone's advice, and this person said, well, you actually do have grounds to make a small claim against him. And as much as that comment on Reddit got flamed down by people being like, yeah, well, good luck, I did...
Don't do business on Instagram, noob.
I did say that to him. I was like, look, man, I do have grounds for a small claim. I have my lawyer that is going to, follow up with you. I have your address. I have your PayPal. And he was very quickly like, no, there's no need for that. Couple days go by and he does send out, like that day as I'm talking to him about it, he goes and he finds some cards. I have him take pictures of them. He sends them to me. I do have them now. So he made it right. I got very lucky.
So what you would say is that his bribery got canceled when you remanded his attitude.
Yes, with the merchant scroll.
And time warped the whole transaction.
Yes, Joel, these are some but it worked out, and this is what you need to do if you want to avoid this. First things first, don't do business on Instagram.
Honestly, yeah, I was going to start with maybe don't.
Just
don't.
If you're not looking for the top comment on Reddit, and you do decide...
Because some people do successful business on Instagram.
Yes.
I see trades every day. Every day.
But this is what
successful
you do.
Trades and selling and everything.
You take pictures of the transaction the entire time. Make sure that...
Screenshots on your phone.
Screenshots on your phone. When you buy goods on Instagram, you always make sure that when the PayPal transaction happens, it is for goods and services. You cannot do friends and family. If they are saying that they want you to send the money friends and family, that is a scam.
Red flag.
You are most likely about to get scammed.
Yep.
Because PayPal is very good about honoring transactions that are for goods and services. You pay a small amount more, but they honor fake cards. If you are sent fake cards and you have pictures of the transaction, you will get your money back. Because
PayPal.
From PayPal.
You don't even have to worry about that person.
Because they're going to put it on that person to pay them back. And
let the huge multi-billion-dollar company handle them.
Yes.
You get your money back and move on.
But I got very lucky. He sent me cards that
good on him.
We're about watching this, the value of the money.
I think honestly what happened is he was a neophyte player and I don't know how you can not tell, but he just must have not been able to tell or not known.
Yeah, I mean that's really what it is, because
and if these were in sleeves, it would take me an extra second in a penny sleeve to be able to tell. But these, I mean, from the second I pick it up, I'm either like, well, they spilled a lot of syrup on their cards, or this is photo paper.
Right.
It's like I'm not Spider-Man.
It's obvious. But in that, like, he could have just been like, you know what, fuck you, I'm going to delete my account.
Right. Just ghosted completely, create a new account, done it to somebody else.
Because he doesn't have a lot of followers, we could have just flamed the account. We don't want to flame an account.
That's not how we operate.
That's not how we operate. But in the event that he were to block us, we were following him on a couple other accounts.
Yeah, we had avenues to go down.
Yeah, so we had avenues.
It all ended up...
It ended up
fine. He honored his part of the deal. He sent Jake real cards that were worth the value of the original transaction.
He was super communicative.
Yep.
He's
sent tracking numbers the whole time.
Yep. Still a star in my book for honoring this, because
we got secondhand scammed, basically is what it comes down to.
Someone scammed him, made him believe these cards were real.
Yeah. I hope he didn't lose too much money on this.
And you know what? If you're not super duper keen on the game and you don't know, I mean, if you never take this out of the penny sleeve, at first glance, you're like, okay, yeah, sure, that's a card.
In an EDH game, if somebody played that and I didn't pick it up, I would not even have a second thought about it.
Yeah.
But then you can feel the thickness and you can see the photo paper quality and the mana symbols are a little fuzzy, and then you're like, oh, well,
it just doesn't move like a magic card. The back of it is obviously real. They did something with taking off the front art because the back of the card is real. But all you have in this game is your integrity. The second that you are labeled as a cheater, the people that shuffle weird,
it's going to follow you forever.
It follows you. You get banned. You don't play.
Even if it's a temporary ban. There's a player, I can't remember his name right now, but there was a player who got caught shuffling strangely.
Yeah.
And he's a cheater forever.
Yeah, I mean, there's people that, they'll play an extra card. They read that their opponent is maybe new. They do fancy hand things, and they draw extra cards. Or if you know this one player on the internet, he played 3 lands off of an Explore. I mean, this is just... You get labeled as a cheater, and then it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what you try to do, because people are never going to want to deal with you. There's one kid at our local game store who, what he did was, at a pre-release, he had played an earlier pre-release, and then he stacked his later pre-release deck with a bunch of...
And that's a rampant thing. That's a huge conversation right now, is sealed pools at the GPs.
Yeah.
That's a huge conversation right now, is how to avoid cheating with that, because apparently it happens all the freaking time.
Yeah. You go over and you go, oh, I don't have a lot of removal. This kid was pretty overt with it, throwing in every rare and having more rares than were possible in his... Moron. Yeah, I mean, the store came down on him. I mean, he was like a 13-year-old kid, and they came down on him with like the iron fist. They were like, "You're banned for 6 months."
Yeah.
And that's what it takes to make sure that behavior, because that kid's just going to ruin his Magic career.
Right,
you continue doing that, you're done. So
you have to be on your best behavior.
It's about integrity.
Take your 6 months, come back after that, show integrity, take all the crap you get.
And it's because some people, it won't be as overt as that. They'll be like, you know what, I just need a couple extra removal.
Right, exactly.
And then how do you tell it's a bunch of common removal?
Yeah.
So it is a problem. Fake cards are a problem. These are very obviously fake. We got lucky. Always make sure, send PayPal for goods and services. Never friends and family unless you know the person, unless you completely trust them.
Screenshot it the whole time.
Screenshot it the whole time. Make sure you have the whole conversation.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
One more little anecdote. There is a large community of Magic the Gathering players on Instagram, especially lately. It's seen a big uptick.
Yep.
And a way that these accounts get their name out there and grow is through giveaways. So what you're going to want to do with these giveaways is make sure, especially if you're running one yourself, if you're a smaller Instagram account and you're running a giveaway, double check all of the accuracy of this. Story time. This guy entered an Instagram giveaway.
Right.
Okay. And the rules were very cool. I loved this idea from this account. He said the way to enter this giveaway is to find somebody you don't know, find a stranger, find their wants list, pick something off that wants list, and send it to them. Straight up. Just do a favor for a stranger. Done.
Like a pay it forward kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Awesome idea. Yeah. Love this idea. Show me proof. That's your entry. The more valuable it is, the more entries you get into the contest, the more chances you have for your number or whatever to roll. So what this guy did was create a fake account, load it up with some followers and some pictures and stuff.
Wait. So the person that created the fake account, this is someone that's trying to get into the entry.
This is somebody that's entering the contest. Okay.
I already see where this is going.
They create a fake account. They give themselves something off of their wants list, which in this case was like a foil Russian Sliver Hive Lord. So it had some value to it.
An insane amount of value.
And he got those entries into the contest. Now, he would not have even gotten caught at this, probably, but he messed up and put his real name in the email for both accounts or something like that. And a lot of the Instagram community, they have formed kind of bands. They've banded together. And so, like 10 or 12 or 15 people will all kind of have each other's back through promotion, through looking out for each other, what have you.
Yeah, that's true.
Somebody caught this. This person got flamed hard. They just took this person down. Weren't even worried about it. Everybody in the little band was linking his account. Just protect yourself. Just look out for yourself. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. And that holds up almost 100% of the time in my experience. If... just like,
yeah, like if these cards, going back to my incident, if these cards had been legit, I was getting them for a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
And granted, I didn't even get the card sent to me that was in the pictures.
Right.
So what I imagine is that card may have been real.
Just move through your online interactions in general. This has nothing to do with Magic. Move through your online interactions with a little bit of skepticism. With a little bit of put a little clone version of yourself in the back of your head going, really?
Yeah.
And are you sure?
Because one person's comment on the lot was, why wouldn't you just take these to eBay? And I saw that and I was like, oh, people are gonna jump on this. And it's like if people aren't jumping on it, it's probably because you cannot send fake product. Your integrity is all that you have. That's all you got in this game.
Look out for yourselves. I think the bottom line is look out for yourselves. Cover yourselves. This game is growing in popularity, and this is going to get worse. These are bad fakes. These are bad fakes.
They're terrible.
I've watched some videos on Alpha Investments with Rudy, and he showed us some good fakes. And I've seen some posts on Reddit with cards that were side by side.
Yeah.
Like 2 Liliana of the Veils, a fake one and a real one side by side. And you can notice a little bit of color distortion.
Yeah.
But if that side by side wasn't there, I would just be like, "Oh, sweet Liliana of the Veil, dude. Yeah, there you go. That's awesome."
Yeah.
And
no,
that's
you're
it.
right. You're right.
That's it. These people are printing money if they do it correctly.
Yeah. Yeah. And it really is a shame. And it's good that they brought in the holographic stamp.
Yeah.
Because the people that are doing the counterfeiting, they don't have a way to put that perfect little planeswalker symbol. I know it's on the way, but as far as the fake holographic stamps that I've seen, Rudy at Alpha Investments, thank you for having these great videos, but they're not getting the stamp right, and hopefully they don't get it right. I don't know.
Educate yourselves. There's a lot of good resource on there now. The subreddit Magic TCG has some good posts. Just search fakes or proxies, and I promise it'll pop up.
Yep.
Even though Reddit's search engine is crap. Go, honestly, hey, here's a plug for Alpha Investments channel. He has a couple of great videos discussing it and showing you the difference. Educate yourself. Educate yourself. That's the best thing. I think that's the best advice I can give.
Yep.
Just educate yourself. Go look it up. Know what you're dealing with. Know what the markers are, because there are markers. There are signs. Educate yourself.
Normally, yeah.
Educate yourself.
Yeah, just know. Just know what a real card is. You just... I went through these and I was like, oh, okay, this card's real. Laboratory Maniac is real.
Yeah. Don't buy a fake Jace the Mind Sculptor. He will get you.
And it's a Jace Bellerin.
My friend told me this was a Jace the Mind Sculptor. Guys, appreciate you spending your time with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
If you like this video, make sure to check us out, subscribe.
Like it, subscribe to it, hit that notification bell, all those things. Social media stuff's below. When we hit 500 subs, we got that free Expeditionary Mace coming out.
I'm going to have to put like a time limit on it.
We're getting there.
I'm just going to be like, if people aren't
tell your friends, tell your family.
It's like giving away free money. It's like, hey, I know it's a small chance, but we're going to send it out.
Pass that, I'm tapped out.
I'm tapped out.
Peace.